Hi, this is Maggie. I wanted to look at Justin Bieber's chart today. I wanted to look at his transits and progressions just to see what's going on with him. Um, we all know he just got married recently, and that's his progressed midheaven is in Libra, the planet of relationships. So that's, yeah, that's important to him. So his progressed sun is in Aries. I'm just going to name them all. His progressed moon is in Virgo. His progressed Mercury is in Pisces. He's got a whole stellium in Pisces. His progressed Venus is in Pisces. Aries. And his progressed Mars is in Pisces. So let's just take a look at that. The main thing that jumped out on me is his Neptune. His Neptune conjunct his Sun in his third house of communication. And it's also your thinking as well. So he has three things transiting his third house of thinking and communication, and he is a super Pisces. He has the Sun. I've done his chart before. He has the Sun and Saturn in Pisces. So with Neptune sitting right on his Sun, that can cause some fogginess and confusion, through your communication, through your thinking, just confusion. And I think he's been talking about feeling confused a lot, maybe depressed. The depression would be, Sun conjunct Saturn. For one thing, he has that natally, but also his progressed Mars and Mercury are also in the third house. And Mercury is conjuncting Saturn, so that could make him depressed. And the Sun Neptune can make him confused, depressed. Mars, let me just check the degree. Mars also, progressed Mars is in the third house also. So, so that's what's going on for him. I think he's just, with Neptune and Saturn, he's got the natal Saturn, but Mercury's sitting right on your Saturn would be very serious, introspective, sort of cold, detached. And Neptune on his Sun, though, just gives, it would make him very, very confused. And, being a Pisces itself, they have sometimes no boundaries, or, their identity is just sort of fragile. And, with Saturn, both Saturn and the Sun in Pisces, he may be hard on himself, maybe very, very hard on himself in the third house. And so with these transits and the progressed Neptune, the progressions move 1 degree per year. For every birthday, your progressed Sun moves. So, so that's part of why he's feeling a lot of confusion right now, and perhaps some depression, very serious thinking, introverted, Saturn, Mercury. It doesn't feel really, really social. I think he got married because, his midheaven is in Libra, so he's at the age where he kind of felt he had to get married, and whether it works out or not, I really don't know. I kind of feel like he married his friend. Yeah, and so Uranus, I'm looking at his Uranus, transiting Uranus is just leaving Aries, and it's going into Taurus soon. But it's in Aries in his fifth house of love, so he's been very confused about that, you know? And so, yeah, he just kind of jumped into this marriage, and yeah, now he's going through all this stuff in his head. He's very much in his head right now. And it's hard for him to get out of his head because he's got Mercury, Mars, and Neptune sitting on his Sun, Saturn, and in Pisces, in the third house of communication and thinking. So he's all up in his head, being very, very hard on himself and extremely confused and idealistic and maybe trying to do the right thing, but feeling very, very confused about it, maybe beating himself up. And yeah, and so Uranus in the fifth house. The fifth house is love, creativity, children. So in the fifth house of Aries, you know, it's possible, I don't know, he could be very, very confused about love. And Uranus still is in Aries. It's not going into Taurus for a little bit, but you know, he does have transiting Venus in Aries. Let me just make sure. No, I'm sorry, he has progressed Venus in Aries. So love is very important to him, and he has universal love. You know, Pisces are full of love, you know, and so he wants to do the right thing. And he has this huge 12th house in Scorpio. It's very, very secretive. And he has a benefic Jupiter there. He has the North Node there. And he has Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, there. So his unconscious is some heavy, heavy duty stuff. Thankfully, he has Jupiter there. But where Jupiter is, it expands. So it's just really expanding his thought life. His progressed ascendant is in Sagittarius. And transiting Jupiter is in Sagittarius as well. So that's his search for, you know, wisdom, and not so much wisdom, but like theology, the meaning of, you know, something to give value and meaning to his life. So yeah, traveling would be very, very good for him right now. And theology, you know, higher education, learning, yeah. So I think, you know, he's been dabbling in religions and stuff, but yeah, there's just a lot of confusion with the third house transits and progression, especially with Neptune and, you know, Saturn, Mercury, to top off his 12th house anyway. You know, this secretive 12th house. And it's the house of the unconscious in Pisces, so he's always got a lot internally going on. And then his second house of values. So that's his belief systems. He's been kind of, you know, that would be his first house. Sagittarius, Jupiter and Sagittarius. Yeah, the transits. And his progressed ascendant is in Sagittarius as well. So he has been searching for meaning, true meaning in his life somehow. Through, you know, he tried religion, different philosophies. Maybe he got married, but that would be more his MC in Libra. So I just feel, it just seems like he's questioning everything right now. He's very confused, very hard on himself, and questioning a lot of his ideas and actions, and maybe second guessing, because that's Neptune. That is totally Neptune. But Uranus in Aries, so he may, well, first of all, the progressed Venus in Aries, that's for love affairs and children, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got an annulment. Or if I don't know. I think annulments are only good for 6 months. I'm not promoting it. I mean, I've done, you know, chart comparisons with both Haley, his wife, and Selena. But I think I just really think he's got her in his heart, and he's just. I think Selena's really still in his heart, and it's really making waves in his marriage, and just and that's Uranus in the 5th house of love. It's just very changeable. He does have Venus there. He has progressed Venus there, so it's all about love. And Uranus is. I don't know how that's going to play out with him, but right now he's just really questioning everything. He may feel like, I'm not saying he's settled or anything, and he does have a very good chart with Haley. They can make it work, but his 12th house, his secretive 12th house, the Pluto, and yeah, it's not like Team Haley or Team Selena, but I think his heart was there, and he got married so fast. Uranus in the 5th house, that happens really fast. Really, really fast. So he had Uranus and Venus in Aries. Aries doesn't think, it just acts. So he felt it was the right thing to do. And so anyway, he wanted something solid. So he has something solid, but he's full of self-doubt and confusion and depression right now. But a lot of that is just also Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn. He has those in the 2nd house of what you value in Capricorn. So he has Saturn transiting his Neptune. So he's really questioning his worth and his value. He's really beating himself up, I think. And Pluto is conjunct his Uranus. So that's what you value. So that's a hard transit for everybody right now. Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn, no matter where you have it in your chart, it's not an easy transit for anybody. So he just happens to have it in his 2nd house of Capricorn. Material assets, self-worth. Pluto can sometimes denote transformations, endings, and Saturn can just kind of make things hard or can cause separation, loss, or delay. So, so I just wanted to take a look. He does have some very difficult progressions going on, especially, or transits rather. The transits that are very, very difficult for him, especially is the Sun Neptune. The Sun Neptune I already talked about, and the Mercury Saturn. Just a lot of guilt, a lot of, it may seem unnecessary, like beating himself up, questioning, a lot of questioning, and the first house, Sagittarius is the meaning of life. What does it all mean? What is the true meaning of life? Where can I find meaning? And then his sense of value is undergoing change as well, because Pluto just tears down in order to rebuild, and so does Saturn. Saturn's the ruler of Capricorn, so it could help him, of course, in his career. It's possible it could change direction. Uranus and Aries in the 5th house of love. Who knows? Who knows where that could go? You know, he could. Should I stay or should I go? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting out of this. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, and you know, I would just suggest follow your heart. You know, follow your heart. He's so intuitive. He knows in his heart. He knows where his heart is. I mean, he sings about his heart all the time. And so does Selena. It's all about the heart. And I really feel that they are still connected. I really, really feel that strongly. And so does he. And then Haley has to put up with all this. So I don't know where this is going to go. You know, he does want something solid and permanent. So I just wanted to take a look and see what's going on with him. Not easy transits for him by any means. And it's in his house of thinking and communication. So with Neptune, it's going to be very confused. And he keeps saying that over and over. And Mercury, Saturn, he's being really hard on himself. And so his emotions would, you know, and thinking would be changeable. The North Node, let me just look at that. North Node. Transiting North Node is in Cancer in the 8th house. In the 8th house, so that's home. 8th house is home, joint assets. So it's very, very important to him right now. And, you know, he wants to get it right. He wants to do the right thing. And so that's what he's doing right now. He's making a home. You know. But he's just got some stuff going on, you know. He's got some stuff going on. And between his 3rd house in Pisces and, you know, natally he's got the 12th house in Scorpio. And the North Node in Scorpio. So, you know, it may be a lot of stuff that he just can't either identify, or he can't talk about, or he doesn't know. He's just needs to work it out. Needs to work it out. And intuitively, he may know how he feels, but he doesn't know how he feels because Neptune is there, and then Saturn's, you know, just confusing his thinking. Yeah, so I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best. I really do. I really do. And his wife, of course, Haley Baldwin. So it's, and Selena as well, his ex. And, you know, it's almost like, does he want stability? Or, you know, does he want to go back? I don't know. I don't want to get in the middle of this, you know, like Team Selena and Team Haley, because he is married. He tied the knot. So if he's, if he's having second thoughts and doubts, and did I do the right thing? Uranus in the 5th house will, you know, when it exits, it's possible to see a change in his love life, because Uranus is so erratic and changeable and impulsive, and it's a liberator, but he does have transiting Venus in Aries. Make sure. Sorry, progressed Venus in Aries. Let me just make sure. I've been looking at charts all day. Yeah. Progressed Sun is 5 degrees Aries. Progressed Moon is in Virgo. Progressed Mercury in Pisces. Progressed Venus is in Aries, 21 degrees. 21 degrees Aries. And progressed Mars is in Pisces, 14 degrees. So, yeah, Mars and Mercury are just really beating up his mind, you know, along with his 12th house, which he has all the time, Pluto. But it's right on his ascendant. And the North Node and Jupiter right on his ascendant in the 12th house, though, in Scorpio. So he's very much Scorpio and Pisces. And they're both hidden, watery, emotional, sensitive, super sensitive signs. So he's really, really trying to sort things out, but at the same time, I don't know. There's not a whole lot more I can say. I just wish him all the best. And I think I better just keep my mouth shut and not make waves. And I do wish them all the best. Yeah, and that's all I can say. I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, thank you.